your smile. Now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 Safe and sound.
Yo! What is going on, everybody? It's me, your boy, back again with another stream on the second channel today. You guys, a lot of people asked for me to stream this, so we're here streaming some City Skylines. If you don't know what the game is, Kira is already making the chat aware what game we're playing today. You can't escape it, Kira. It's now become a thing, okay? It's now become a thing. I don't know what I'm going to regret more. Everyone's screaming at me right now. And why I'm doing something wrong while streaming City Skylines. Or the fact that Concord is going to trigger me with roundabouts this whole entire stream. I don't know how this is going to go down. But guys, welcome to the first ever live stream of City Skylines on the channel. And I thought to myself, I can't just kind of come out the gates and just build a city. I gotta do something a little bit different. So we're gonna be creating a city on a tile, one single game tile in the middle of the ocean. How well is it gonna go? I have no idea. I have no expectations. So everybody watching right now, please don't have any expectations yourself. We're just gonna build, have some fun, have a good old chit chat, and just enjoy what is remaining of the weekend. Unless you live in Australia, then it's Monday. Rip. Rip. So if you are hyped for today's stream, drop a 2 in the chat right now. Number 2 for the Seniac 2 channel. Because I want to see who will stand up. I want to see who's here right now. We got your boy Concord Mapper. We got DJ Perry. We got Christopher. How you doing, Christopher? We got Solid Hex right now. We got Kira here. She's like, Mondays, no. We got Jody Cox. We got Seth Plays right now. Oh my goodness me. We got so many people here right now. How is everyone doing? So I'm going to quickly get everything all sorted. I got to sort my game capture out and make sure that it's on City Skylines. There we go. There we go. We got your boy Adam Williams. We got Laserjet right now. We got Spaghetti Raver. What a username. What a username right now. But bam! We're here. City Skylines. Ready to give it some big ones. So, he's busy being a fool, says your boy Jack. I am. Oh, Pie's here. Hello, Pie. How you doing? I didn't see you there, Pie. King is here right now. Lukey V Matt. Woodmast. Trevor. Mark. The Flying Dragon. The squad. Concord says, Seniac, we should have a face cam so I can watch you get triggered by me. No. No. There'll be no face cam, Concord. Get out of here right now. So what we're going to do then, before I jump into it, do you guys want to see what mods I've got on the go and all that kind of stuff? Before I jump into it, I've got quite a few mods enabled.
Your boy's got that
Oh my goodness me.
moolah.
Your boy Joseph just dropped 5 big ones. Joseph. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much. That's such a kind thing to do. And also, you now become top donator of the day. GG, Joseph. GG. Championas. Championas. So, I'll show you all my little mods I got installed then. So I got the usual stuff. I got like the 81 Tiles mod, the advanced vehicle options, airport roads, all purchasable areas, auto repair. That's a good one. So when your building gets damaged, it auto gets rebuilt. Petition for face cam. Get out of here, Pie. If there's a big enough petition, I might do it for the next live stream. We'll see. Automatic bulldoze as well. So when something does get destroyed, burnt down, it gets deleted. I ain't got to do it manually. Nice. We got the barges mod, which I've never used, weirdly. The building spawns, which again, never used. Cinematic camera, I only really use it for the free cam right now. We got the city vitals. I've toggled to disable clouds and distance fog so we can see stuff a whole lot easier and smoother right now. So can you make a mod list? I do have one, but I do have to update it. Oh no. Guys. Frontman is here. We best run. Show city limits. That's really important. That's especially very, very important for the Fallsopolis series right now. Daylight Classic. Changing the color balance. I've enabled achievements. I don't know why. Environmental changer. That's a thing. Extended public transport. That's a thing. There's so many. There's so many right now. So many. I didn't realize I had so many enabled. More vehicles mod, that's really important too when you're building big cities. More simulation speeds, again, important if you're trying to, you know, get something to happen real quick. Last updated 6 years ago. I know, yeah, some of these mods are super old. They really are. But this is the gist of it, guys. If you wanted to kind of pause it and go through it at a later date, there you go. I do need to update my mod list, I know that, but let's jump into it. New game, scrolling right down, and we have the just one tile. It's a lonely tile in the middle. It's got like a little river through the middle, I don't know why, but just one simple tile, and we're gonna build a city on it. Let's go. Let's go. That ain't a couple of mods. That's about 100. It is, yeah. Do you have the Metro Overhaul mod? Says Linkle. I actually don't know. I'll be honest with you right now. I actually don't know if I have it or not. Turn that music down a little bit there. I can't remember what I've got right now. I can't remember what I've got. Is Frontman just going to say hi and then disappear? Dude's kind of low-key scary right now. So yeah, call one of the districts Concordian Trigger District area. No. There will be no Concordness. If I build an airport, I'm banning Concords from even landing. That's what's happening right now, dude. They all want the face cam. Okay. I might enable face cam for the next stream. I just don't have any overlays set up right now. And you'll be watching me for 20 minutes set up an overlay. And that's not going to be great, is it? Right, here we go. Here is all of my missing assets and missing mods that I'm too lazy to even fix or sort out. But we're just playing the waiting game right now. Shape it like a pineapple, says your boy Adam Williams. It takes 2 minutes to do an overlay. No pie, because then I've got to do all other stuff to it. I'm going to add effects to it, install the meme board, get the sub count on to make it look kind of decent too. There's a lot more work than you think. But anyway, here we go, boys. Here we go. So we have money enabled. So that's going to be another part of the challenge. And here it is. If I go into free camera mode right now so we can see it a little bit better. It's got all these little kind of tiles. So obviously you've got like the farming, the oil, the forestry, the ore, all that kind of jazz. There's a nice little river running through. I suppose that river's there. So if you're polluting sewage or collecting water for drinking for the residents, you can kind of get rid of it pretty quick. What is this game, says Frontman. Kira will let you know. Just ask Kira. So I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to use. I probably might even get rid of all the resources. So I'm not staring at like a patched blanket right now. We have an entry point for a highway right now and a train line, which is going to be interesting. What I think I might do is elevate that whole highway, bring it so far down, have it on an off-ramp, or something like that. I actually don't know how I'm going to do the highway. That's going to be interesting, boys. That's going to be interesting. And, yeah, get the unlimited mod 11 so you can change it to get, so you can get 150 times income. That's just cheating, boy. That's just too cheaty right now. But this is all I've got. This is all I've got to work with right now, so it's going to be really, really interesting. So I think what I'll do first is I'll get rid of the resources, because I'm probably not going to use them, and if I do use them, I can add them in myself. I just don't want to stare at this kind of patchwork. There we go. And I'm going to get rid of the trees, just because they do look annoying. And they're all different types of trees, so if we're going to add any trees in, I'll do it myself. Right, we're going back to basics, boys. Have I missed something here? What are these dark patches? I don't know. I don't know anymore. But here we go. So unnatural. So unnatural right now. Rip to the resources, boys. Rip to the resources. So, we're going to plan this out methodically then. So, what I could do then, so when you kind of break it down, we have two sides, obviously. I think what will be good is if we made one side completely residential, one side commercial and industry. So we're kind of keeping the commercial and industry separate. I could do that, or I could just integrate the whole thing and have it all kind of intertwined and set up. What do you reckon the best way to go about doing it would be? Celiac, I got a idea. How about you could cut the island in half via a motorway, railroad, and then have one side industry, another commercial, and citizens' needs and homes. Concord, it's almost like you copied what I exactly just said. That is so spooky. Celiac, when will you make another stream on about Roblox? Frontman, I did one yesterday. Where was you? The next one's Wednesday, by the way. 750k is already cheating, boy. I mean, I didn't get a bank loan. It was just given to me. I don't know what you're talking about right now. Do it all separate? I think so. So that just made Team Tree angry and sad. I know. But we'll plant them back. We'll make Team C's happy, though. We'll do that right now. Celiac boy, really excited for this stream. Thanks for offering a bit of entertainment to my day. Richie, appreciate it, dude. Sending your latest Fly Cup video. You forgot about the Alaska. Oh, did I? I didn't even know there was an airport that spawned there. Celiac, literally, I was private rot. You what, mate? You what, mate? Right, let's get this all sorted then. So, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to elevate the highway. Can I delete this? No. Because I'm not going to buy any tiles, because that would, you know, I'm going to consider that cheating to a certain extent. But what I'll do, is it the 3-laners? Yeah, it is the 3-lane highways. So I'm going to come up by 10. Right up to there. Push this down. And on this side, do another 10. And then just quickly connect them. Because they're already elevated anyway, as you can now see. Can I select from outside? I can. That's kind of cool. Right, if I select you and just kind of align it to be the same object height of you. So we're already up in the air right now. And just so it doesn't look a little bit weird, we'll slope them. So from there to about there, we'll slope it. From there to about there, we'll slope it. And it's as if it was always like that. So the game is building a city with Celiac Simulator. Yes, Kira. Add 20,000 airports. Oh, Concord, you and me are going to fall out, boy. So I'll leave these. I'll leave the space in between because obviously that's where we can bring the train line in. Now, if I just do the kind of normal generic stuff and bring the highway down. So I bring it to about there. I'll just flip it around real quick. So if I quickly... Bam, bam, bam. Have I selected a different type of highway? It kind of look different there. No, we're all okay. So that leads in. So first things first, and we'll do like a little bit of an on and off ramp. Should I do a little bit of an on and off ramp, or should I create like a little mini highway running through? Or is it just a case of straight down, end it there, and then we build the city? There's opportunity for us to play around with this, isn't there? But at the same time, I want to try and maximize as much as I can. And at the same time, I should be actually pausing the game. So I'm not spending too much cash on bills right now. I will go quiet and observe, says Concord. We all know Concord is going to trigger Celiac. Pretty much, yeah. That road placement sounded like bombs. That's how your boy builds concrete bollards and stuff. First things first, the park in the name of the founding father. Yes, of course. 100%. Do a ring road. 4-stack interchange with a roundabout. Oh my goodness me. It's going to go down, isn't it? So I think what we'll do, we'll kind of bring it like this first. If I did a little kind of on and off ramp just there, stick it on a roundabout. It'd probably have to kind of be more over here. If I did another one there, but if someone was over here, I'm just trying to, in my head, work out the best arrangements for travel. You know what I mean? What I could do is, as it approaches to here, I could then split this into two. So it goes in two directions. I've got one too many options. Do your usual trumpet junction. That does sound good, but it'll be trumpeting in one way. Unless I brought this out going kind of slightly up, diagonal to there, and then maybe bring it down. But I really don't have much space for playing around with this, so I think I'll just keep it simple for now. If I keep it simple, then I can't really mess things up, can I? Right, guys, remember what I just said right there. That could be my final famous words. So, okay, I'm going to bring it all the way over because what I need to do is I need to make first a money-making system. And the easiest way to make a money-making system is to build some residential and build it. Right, do 15. Build it near a city park. That is the best way you can make cash in this game. So if I bring it down to there, bring you down to here. What I'll eventually do is turn these into 2-lane highways because we'll have like one set going out, you know, somewhere towards the industrial area. I'll build the industrial area. Is that centered, do you reckon? I want to assume that's centered to the whole square. So I'll build the industrial over here. I can have a trumpet coming in to alleviate the industrial traffic. So we should be okay. Hi, City. Currently in quarantine due to that I have COVID. Hope your stream will cheer me up. Dude, I hope you do feel better soon, dude. And hopefully it's not too rough for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yes, pie. Appreciate it, guys. Smash that like button down below. And if you haven't already, make sure you do subscribe. Oh, man. Frontman Seniac. This name better. Seniwack. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, no. What is he doing right now? What is he doing? So, if this eventually becomes like a 2-lane highway, we can make other stuff happen. So, if I bring this to there, bring you to there, I'm not sure how I'm going to end it. It might be a case where it all just funnels down into like some type of a roundabout, or maybe then the 2 lanes divide into single-lane highways going down in both directions. That could be a thing. I want to have a huge group for the end of the chapter stream. When does that happen, Pi? When does that happen? Here is a tip. Crossroads are inefficient. It depends. They're okay in low areas. High areas, high demand areas, I should say. Yeah, you're best to stick a roundabout on it. So, let's figure this out then. So, my spacing-wise, if I go from there to there is 100. So if I pick a 50 mark, which would be here. I've already lost my mark right now. So let me try that again. So roughly, I'm saying that's 100. So a 50 mark pointing in that direction is going to be the center point for the main drag of 4-lane road. We're going to wreck a huge roundabout here. Big slip roads coming off. And then we have the ability to approach this area. So, why it's elevated, I don't know. We'll just get in our markings. So, bring this back down to the earth then. And if I kind of go up by 10 there. Right, delete you, because we know what we're doing right now. We kind of know what we're doing. So, that's 25. So, if I go by 20 there. Alright, let me get my 5 point. 5. So, if I go by... If I go by 30, that's identical both sides. What map is this? I literally went into the Steam Workshop and typed in 1 tile, and this is one of the first ones that came up. So I know then, that is a 16, so an 8. So if I do an 8 here, go up by 10 by 10. And there, we've got our center point. We can whack a roundabout in the middle. Best way we could do it right now. Set this up. Sage says, bye, Seniac. We'll see you later, dude. We'll see you later. Mumbear, the Rocksteady. December the 5th. Mumbear, the Rocksteadies, Cam, and Seniac said they'll join. I'm down. I'm down right now. Right, okay. So, roundabout mod then. We'll go for about... How big's an 80 on this system? That would work, because I'm not looking about how big it is. I'm more looking about, you know, the sides of the roundabout that end there. How far it sticks out to here for a ramp going in. Pi just became a fool. Appreciate it, Pi. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. 7 months membership on this channel. Holy moly. Right, 3-lane highway. We'll drop here. Bam. Glorious. So what we'll do then is we'll delete... that bit back there. We'll create the little slips onto the roundabout, and then we'll create our little slip roads coming off, and then we've got, I'd say, a semi-good way of filtering the traffic on and on. You gotta remember, this is not going to be, I mean, it's going to be hugely dense, but we're not going to have too much traffic. It's only a small area in general. Thanks for your reaction to my chat message. That cheered me up already. Appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it.
Make a dumbbell exit. Man, there's so many options we can go with this, isn't there? There really is. So, single lane it then. So if I come out then... Oh, it's hard to figure that one out. So if I go out by 5... So the mark is there for 5. 5... For this road. And we should really be elevating the whole thing, shouldn't we? So 10, and I'll bring it up to 10.
Your boy's got that
there we go.
Money. Kylie just dropped 2 big ones. Appreciate it, Kylie. She says, hello, Seniac. How are you, Folio? I am doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good, Kylie. How are you doing right now? A 13, that seems good enough for me. So a nice, decent slip into it. And then we'll delete this back. Glorious. So now it's just literally replicating it on the other side. Turning those into 2 laners. And then we got this beautiful big section. What's up, Seniac? Make a fishing industry on one side and a direct route to the highway from it. I probably might incorporate... I don't know whether I incorporate that in the industrial side. But yeah, we could definitely take advantage of the fishing industry, as that's an industry that is pretty much offshore. So that is a good idea. A very good idea. So now, logically, I've got to work out my spacing. So I know that is a spin round. 18. So if I go spin round again. To an 18 there. I know roughly where the spacing's now going to be. Right, once I've done this, then we're going to be rocking and rolling. It's going to be so easy at that point. So it is back by 1. That's the 6. So directly on that there is the 5. So directly on that there is the 5. So all this needs to be elevated. So 10 by 10. Straight up. And it was a 13 in. And that leads like that. And I've somehow got to figure this out again. So 5 is there. There we go. So 10 by 10. And then your beautiful 13. But that one's going to be flipped around. So because of the lane management, the lane math and all that kind of jazz, we then upgrade this to be the 2 lane. This to be the 2 lane. So obviously, you know, logical stuff. 3 lanes. With 1 lane turning off. These 2 lanes continue on. I mean, you guys know this already. Then 2 lanes continue as that 3rd lane comes on. Just simple math, right? It's tropical themed, so it's supposed to be hot. Oh, is this place tropical themed? That didn't match up with my 18. It best match up with my 18. Oh, snap. It didn't match up with my 18, did it? No. Oh, dude. See, now you've said it, it's going to annoy me. So now I've got to fix it. Oh, that's so annoying. Right, that's a 5. Right, it's annoying. Oh, that's annoyed me big time. Right, hold on. Right, good job you said it, because it would have thrown all my spacings completely off. Oh, see, now, this is the problem. You mix a little bit of OCD with a little bit of foolishness, and a game that tells you exactly how far you're building and stuff like that. It's chaos. Right, that's a 5. So up to 10. Right, we'll get there in the end. Oh, that 13 mark. Bam, just about. Right, just like that, we fixed it. The game knows how to trigger me. So, very equal spacing. Is that a roundabout I see, says your boy Concord? It is. It is. You are correct. So, yeah, try to speak Dutch, maybe. The only word I know in Dutch is stroopwafel. That's the only word I know in Dutch. Was that any good? So, if I bring this directly in, so I'll take it more out than in.
We'll take it to the outside of each of that nodes there, because we can bend it a little bit better. Like that. And what I mean by that is if I then... Well, I say bend it, more make it straight. Right, I got to flip them all around anyway. So flip them all around. Oh, snap. Matt just became a folio. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much, Matt. Such a kind thing to do right now. You damn fool. So that sorts us out in that extent. Now, I might, you know, at some point turn these into 2 lanes. So we can kind of either going to the left or doing a right-hand turn. That kind of system getting set up. I got to connect these to it. I might actually, to be honest with you, do like an underground passage. And then only have one lane that kind of comes on and onto the roundabout. So if you're going straight from one side to the other, you can completely bypass the whole system right now. That would be a lot better for the traffic flow. So let's sort out then the ramps. There we go. Get everything lined beautifully. Now what we're saying, guys, let me know in the chat right now. Should I do that underpass? If they wanted to get one side to the other so they haven't got to interact with the roundabout. Steady X roundabouts. First loves them, second hates them, lastly loves them ever since Falls Town. Do you know what? That is so true. So true. Yes, do the underpass. Everyone's saying do the underpass right now. Concord says he's got 13 custard hot chocolate cups in his room right now. Just Concord things, right, guys? So I delete back, and we'll create this little underpass right now. So I'll do it as a national road, just because it's like a high-speed standard road, if that makes sense. So I'm 10 away here, but we'll go as close as we can. So is that going to be the 7? I can maybe push it with an 8. So it's an 8 down by 10, right? An 8 down by 10. So is that another 10 here? Yeah. So go down by 10. So 8 down by 10. Connect these puppies up. So nice little underpass there. That will then take place. So keeps the traffic going from one side to the other completely off the roundabout. Concord, you wonder why you can't sleep? Oh no. And then we'll get these all connected now. So if I start it, what will be the best placing for it? Because now I've got that in, it's really difficult to kind of get your alignments perfect. Because I feel like that might be a bit too far out. You'd want it a bit closer, wouldn't you? Well, let me see what magic I can do right now. And also not get it elevated. So, it wants a snap there. That was a 2. Well, if I do that first... Oh, that's going to be so tight. It's possible, but it keeps getting... Oh, there we go. Right, get you there. Delete that. Out by 2. There we go. It's painful, but just a bit of patience and perseverance, you can make anything happen in this game. So, which then means with it being so close, if I selected here and there, flip that one round, we have a better alignment to go into this area. Interesting. Interesting. Hi, Zodiac. I'm new. Appreciate it, Flying Cat. Well, welcome to the stream. It's my first stream on City Skylines right now. And I'm trying to tick off snapping. Does that always... Is that the way to do it? Right, I'll build this one and we'll try to take off snapping on that one. This is always an interesting approach right now. If I went like there, And there. So what I'll do for this is bring this in as much as I can before the junction goes squiff. And, I mean, it's okay. It's not amazing. It's just one of those things. It will do the job, right? It will do the job. So first things first, turn off the traffic lights. We don't want them. Make sure there's no stop starting on any of this. I'll get rid of the ability to cross, even though no one should be crossing full stop. And then sort out all of the lane management. So that's literally how it all pretty much works. So we'll see how the rest of it now goes. And we'll try and attempt it on this one. So your boy said turn off the nodes. Christopher says tick off snapping. So snapping is, that's bending. That's node snapping. So, oh my goodness me. Christopher, you, sir, are a beautiful human being. I've been playing City Skyline how long, and I still don't know how to do certain stuff. I'll pull it back on now, because sometimes it doesn't mess up the connections. Right, there we go. Why did I set it to left-hand driving? I have no idea, Sage. No idea right now. So let's get these connected in. And then we'll quickly sort out all of this. Bam, bam, bam. It's not perfect, but it will do. It will do. So now want me to take control on your roads? Petition to ban Concord? I'm just joking. Alright, there we go. Flip that one round. Right, we'll sort all this out then. Is someone here Russian, or at least part Russian, says your boy Jack? Why, are you looking to hire some comrades right now? What's going on? Alright, get rid of all that. There we go. Traffic lights, get rid of you. Sort out that lane there. So it's all down. Right, good. So next then, we'll do the very quick way of sorting out the roundabout with the giveaway signs. Bam. Just a very quick and simple way. And we've got a connection to this area, this little section right now. Does this mean we can finally start building, Zeniac? I think it does. I think it does mean that. So let's begin. Now, I was originally going to say I want that to be residential, this commercial, industrial. But at the same time, I kind of would need then another one of these over there, wouldn't I? Now, we'll do that side a little bit differently. So, right, okay. Because I've got the junction down here, should I just turn this whole left section here into residential? Then we have like commercial up here, industrial down here. Should we do it like that? Because if I did it like that, because the highway is going to end awkwardly here, instead I can filter like a mini highway going down here for the industrial area, and the same for the commercial, which makes things a little bit more interesting. Do you know what? We'll do it. We'll do it like that. Might not be conventional. I mean, the whole thing's not conventional, Seniac. It's like literally a tile in the middle of the ocean right now. What are you expecting to happen? I don't even know. So, we will... So that should be a 10, which it is. So bringing it right down to there is a 70. And we can completely end it there. Unless they ended it at 60. 70 would mean the whole thing's an 80. Kind of slightly bumps out a little bit. And then we'll just do a road that goes around the ring of it. Yeah, that should work. Now, if it is all aligned correctly... Oh, look at that. Don't you just love it when a plan comes together right now? Is this going to end in a flooded island? Oh, you never know. You never know. So... Now, this is the interesting point right now. So that is a full 80 across. So if I get the center point... So if I actually come up by... Is that the 11 mark? Yeah. 40 and connect in. 40 and down. So we have these little connections right now. We're doing 11. So I'm trying to maximize the zoning. Now, I'm completely well aware that the whole junction here will become very, very overloaded. Completely well aware of that. So let me just kind of do all the grid. We're going to try and do some really good transportation systems as well. So we don't have to rely on people driving. Oh my goodness me, guys. It's almost like this was made to be this type of zoning right now. And what we'll do as well, we'll have like little bridges that do pass over. Where's the roundabout car wash? Yes, Doug. That's what we needed, don't we? We need that built-in roundabout car wash right now. So let me just do like a really, really, really generic grid format. Because I want to try and maximize the amount of people we can get living on here, obviously. We'll do it really generic. We'll do the main dragger road coming through. But I think I might upgrade that to a 4-lane road. And then we can have that pass all the way over. So we got a little bit more density on the main roads that go somewhere. Is that satisfying, or is that satisfying right now? City, I can make transit orientated development like highway density, commercial, residential within half a mile of the metro station. I could do, yeah. My idea was going to be literally fill this up with residential so I can maximize the population, then have the second island here just solely commercial industrial to aid the growth of the residential. Now, like I said, I know that's going to be a really, really busy junction. So I've got a couple of options of what I can do in the long run. But if I upgraded this to this style of road right now, I could stick a little mini roundabout there. I mean, that's not a problem. That can then bridge over. But if we did this correct and did this right, they might not need to rely on vehicles too much. But I'm going to say this right now. I know that there is going to be an issue. I know it's going to be an issue. So we'll come back to that a little bit. So 11. 40 down. 11. Right, there we go. So drag all this down then. Do you know what's even amazing? Even with the 11 gap, this still all works out to be perfect. And then connect you all up. Even though it's going to be the other style of road, but we'll get this all down anyway. Those little my roads, they are great. No Concord, no. I'm just sorting my layout before I add a little bit more pizzazz to the area. Alright, straight down. How much money have I got anyway? Okay, 500,000. So we've also got to think about the money-making side of things. But if I do this gradually, we should be onto a winner. But we'll see. We'll see. So it is elevated. So the usual stuff we can do is do a pass in for there. Pass in there. I could probably get away with one there, and then that's as far as I'm going to take the overpasses, underpasses, sorry. So how far can I bring this in? So I can bring this into a 15. And we'll do it like that. 15. Right, that's how we'll do it. So we'll get this island sorted, and then we'll start moving people in. Get all that zoned. Quickly sort this out. Alright, straight across. And then 15. Now we've got to get a few more connections. Because it can't be that's just the only one. So we'll do a couple just here. And then straight down. And what I could do here is create the underpasses in a little square. So we get this roundabout and then kind of almost like another roundabout that's not on the roundabout, if that makes sense. A subway metro loop around our city will be efficient. Yeah, I'm thinking so too. That would be really, really good, wouldn't it? Sidak, will you ever do a realistic build full of mods based on a city/country? You mean like build it identical to an actual real life place? Is that what you mean? Use trams so you don't need to use trains and have another form of transportation instead of cars save space. I'm not going to use trams solely because trams also use the same space as a vehicle, a car. So if we use metro instead, then we're not adding more traffic on the roads, right? That would be the way I'm probably going to do it. So should I do the little underpasses from here to get to one side or the other so they haven't got to interact with this or kind of go around the long road? What are we reckoning right now? Use metro because it's such a small space. I'm thinking that too. Homeless park under junction, says Adam Williams. Oh snap. Monorail will be better. I know what you're saying, but it's kind of like an awkward pain. No, yes, make the underpass counter square. It's about 50-50 right now for this little bit of an underpass, isn't it? You sound identical to my music teacher. Maybe I am your music teacher. You have a problem with the other underpass? What do you mean? This one? What's wrong with this one? We're overbound. Yeah, a lot of people are saying over right now. We'll go for the over then. We'll just kind of try and smooth it off a little bit better too. So up by a 10. Up by a 10. Straight over. And rather than doing one going from there to there, instead they can drive up and then go under that and go around. So we created like a rectangle roundabout. Rectangle bout. Oh, that is shocking, mate. That is shocking, isn't it? Even I would agree it's kind of shocking right now. But, I mean, I'm solving traffic, and the traffic don't even exist yet. Let's just throw that into perspective. So, should we get some people moving in then? I think we should. I think we should. But at the same time, it would be nice to kind of mimic this, but I'm going to do all of this a little bit different. Oh, use national roads. You are right for the overpasses. Just speed up the process a little bit, right? There we go. It does mean that people then can't walk over it. I'm actually not going to do it that way. It means people can't walk over it, thus then forcing them to use a vehicle. So no, we'll keep it to a normal road. We'll keep it to normal road. That one I have to have it like this because I don't want people coming down here. But yeah. Right, we got that all set up then. Now, do I start to sort this out for the commercial and industrial, or should we start moving people in? But then again, to move people in, I've got to have all the industrial set up anyway, because obviously I need all the garbage and the water treatment and all that kind of jazz. It's a bit of a tough one, isn't it? It is a bit of a tough one. Right, okay, so. We've got to figure out then. So that to there is 51. I've got to do all this again, haven't I? Oh, I think I really should start with the industrial, because the city won't function. I move them all in, spend a load of money, and then I still haven't got. I have no money then to kind of do all of this. Such a huge pain. Right, how did I do all this, by the way? Actually, hang on. What's the whole distance from there to there? 102. So if I did it here,
Your boy's got that cash
102.
money moolah. Gaming City Power just dropped 5 big ones. I love your Fly Court videos. Keep up the good work, Soniac. Dude, appreciate it right now. Thank you so much for that little dono, dude. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I will, dude. I'll try my best. So that is 102. So technically a 51 is there. So that there is a 5. Let's go by another 5, creates a 10. And then that there, sticky out bit, is this sticky out bit here. Right? So from there, I've got to get rid of like an 11. So that to there is 17. So take away 11, I got to come out by 6. Is that 17 as well? Do a 6. And then I've created this. And then going down by 55. If my calculations are correct, this here should align perfectly. And it does. Look at this, guys. I'm not just a pretty face. I'm also a highly OCD-driven person. Water pipes! We'll get onto them. So, I'm going to sort this out. I want to say I'm mimicking what I'm doing here. But I don't think I should be. But I'm not... That's another thing as well. I don't know if I'm going to do a roundabout. It might be a case where the highway splits and turns and comes in. And ends there. With like a little roundabout here for the industrial all around. I feel like I want this to be a bit different than this side. Give every viewer a homeless tent. That would be a lot of homeless tents in this city right now. So if I brought this coming round. So let's say I did it as a two-laner. And let's say it was elevated up as well. So we also have the train line that's going to come down as well. That will kind of come with us. I want to do it a little bit different than normal. So... Okay, so if I brought this going that way, and then that there, but obviously this one flips around. If I delete this back, right, I'm going to try something right now. It might not work out. At the same time, it might work out. I just don't know yet. I don't know how it's going to play out. So, go back to here. So I know that there is a 20 by 18. So delete you. We'll try and do this logically. 20 by 20. Do you reckon that's a mad bend? What would a 10 by 10 be like? See, a 10 by 10 feels more reasonable. So to get that aligned, is that a 16? 16 by 16? Okay.
And if I ran this like that, this is all the wrong way right now. That way. That way. Okay. So I'm going to have 2 lanes of this. This is a 3-lane highway. 2 lanes of it are going to go this way because it's the industrial area. And that's where I expect the majority of the traffic to go because it's industrial. And then we'll bring off a single lane, which will then turn in that direction, which will be for the commercial. That's how we'll kind of try and do it. And this little gap here where this road is, this singular road, is where the train's going to run through. So in reality, I need to bring the train line down now in case I do forget. But I can't mess with trains until I have a train station. Now, can I place down a cargo terminal? Well, I'm going to need a cargo train, aren't I? So if I place this... Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to put that there for a second just so I get the ability to use train lines. Now we've got to make this be the same height as you. The residents are going to love cargo trains tearing through the area. But bringing you right down. So there, keeping it in the middle. To there. And this should be, it should be straightforward. 13 by 13. Should be straightforward. This is going to be glorious. Building Houston would take him a year. Oh my goodness me. Do a steady wiggle, please. I'm doing one now and you can't even... I've been doing one the whole time. You just can't see it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get to... Oh my goodness me. Guys, if you haven't already, please smash that like button down below. And if you are new around here, make sure you do subscribe so you are notified when future episodes of videos and live streams come out in the future. If I put down a couple of bricks down, I could surpass the whole UK transport system. Right. So this is now going to lead... We're going to kind of slowly bring it down. And then I think we'll whack a roundabout here. Get it? Hilarious. So... Okay, right. So, roads... If we... What's the full distance here? 35. So if I bring it down... Let's bring it down by another 10. And then this 10 here will bring it down to ground level. So another 10. Bring it down to the ground level. Obviously, you got to flip that one around. I'll sort the elevation change out in just a moment. So if I'm creating... That is a 22. So if I do an 11... So I'm creating a roundabout here, basically, aren't I? Which will be that big. So if I delete this back... Now, am I going that size is the question. Does that feel really big? Maybe bring it down to a 60 size roundabout instead. Is that centered? Yes. There we go. So delete you, delete you, delete you. And then... I mean, I could make it go slightly out. Well, we'll connect to that node there by 9. And that one there by 9. So there's somewhat of a little bit of a bend. There we go. And that leads us into our industrial area. So how do you guys feel this is going so far? How are you liking the road layouts? And then what we'll do here is we'll make a... If I bring it by there... Actually, let me get it to the same height. And then go by 10 if I can. Go 10 by 10 up to 20. And that's where we create the overpass. I don't know if it will be that close, so I might stick it out by 1. The overpass on both sides. Where we bring the highway, the single lane version of it, so we kind of connect them. That will then go up over in that direction for the commercial area. Ah, a train roundabout. So I don't exactly know where the train stuff's going to go just yet. But we'll see how the rest of it goes. For the buses in the air, can make a dedicated right-of-way bus lane for the main arteries, so I don't get stuck in traffic. I'll try my best. I'm just gonna make sure that now that align. I say you gotta make sure it aligns. It should align perfect because we've been trying to sort it out, mate. Well, what type of bridge? Ooh, that's a point. I don't think I can do the bridge yet, and so I know exactly how I'm connecting it. So what is the bridge spacing going across? And can I get that style of bridge? It's a 14. Nice. So that will lead all the way down to here. So 44. What did I... Oh, I mean, that's another thing as well. I don't know how far I'm going to go off it. So 44. So if I go by 39, that's a 5 away. Do you reckon that's too close or just enough? Been committing too much tax fraud lately. Celiac. I have no idea what you're talking about. So, solid overpass. I don't think you can get a bridge out of this in that kind of sense, but that's how it'll work there. And we'll do one just there as well. So we've got multiple overpasses to the other side over the riverfront there. So if I then come 5 away, so that's 6. That's 5. Oh, hang on. I didn't really pay attention to what this was. 39. So that's a 6. That's a 5. 39. Like that. And then technically this should... Oh, no, that's kind of slightly off. Oh, wait. Wait, is that slightly off? Something's not right, guys. Right, bring this so far down. Wait, is that correct? 40. 40. There we go. So that there is a 38. 39. So what's this? 51? 51. It's the roundabout that kind of slightly throws you off a little bit then, isn't it? Okay, so if the roundabout is slightly throwing us off. Alright, let me go back to a what's that now? 13. I wonder if it'll throw off my alignments. We'll see what happens. Currently making dirty leaf water, says Pie. Nice, delicious cup. I've got one here. Hold on, hold on. I mean, it's kind of slightly coldish now, but I got a nice, delicious cup of tea. So, we'll have the export area like over here somewhere. But let's get these roads kind of somewhat connected. Now that's a 40. That's a 40. So we'll go bam, straight up. Nope. Bam, straight up. And this will probably be the last one it connects. Bam. Whereas this one, I can get that 10 just right. Would I have... If I deleted that connection and deleted that connection... All that's off. So down there's 22. So if I go 11, that's about right. So we've only got one point into this area because that's going to be quite a demanding roundabout. Not as awesome as my 2 tablespoons of sugar. Pie wants diabetes. Alright, straight up. Straight up. Okay, there we go. So we can cross here, no issues. Well, what's the distance there? 22. So we'll overpass here. And because there's no tunnel, we can get away with straight up and over. I've got to align this road. We might as well do it now in case I forget. So there to there. I'll do it. Or should we go back a bit further? Let's do it to here. Bam. And I might as well connect it to there. On that side as well. No issues. There is 3 pillars in the road. Oh, snap. Is there? You mean over here? Oh, yeah. Good spot. I didn't see it, guys. No idea what you're talking about on these pillars. Right, pillars are gone. They are now freestanding. Don't ask me how. Magic. Me wondering how much tea does this fool drink. I say about 3, 4, potentially 5 cups a day. So, I am truly British. Right. It's going good so far. So, trams are just cooler. They are used as light rail. In my opinion, they got high capacity. I do like trams, but the only thing I don't like about trams is it uses the same road as vehicles, cars. So I'm adding additional to the traffic. I just realized I need to actually create this as an underpass because I need my train line to tear over. So 11 down by 10. Alright, shouldn't be too much to ask. Oh my goodness me. Right, tunnel mode. Well, that's not going to work out, is it? Try that again. Right, we go 6 by 10. Six by 10. Pass under. Yikes. Crazy. Crazy. So that means I can bring the train line all the way through. We'll bring it just to there for now. And then we've got to design a decent kind of import-export area section. So if I also get this coming off by 5, pushing right down to here. Okay. And then we'll sort out now the zoning for all of this. So if I just do what I've literally been doing this whole time. $10 straight down. 10 straight down. So 11. Bam. Bam. And then we'll figure out where we want it. I might have to change up some of the roads. So, is this free to move now? Yeah, because I haven't put it back into play. So, I could put it like here. Or, instead, if I literally change how we utilize these roads. And pull it over in the corner somewhere. So, do them long ways instead. What's the distance? 29. Ooh, okay, so one's going to be shorter than the other. Okay, if I make this one the short one, then that's perfect. So relocate you. And if I have it on the very far section there. I mean, I'm probably also going to have a cargo harbour as well. So let's get all this added in on the roundabout and we'll connect the rail up. I'll do an underpass there. We might be okay. I just don't know anymore. But we will use the cargo harbour as... Oh, that's a good point. Use the cargo harbour with the train tracks. Very good point. So I can have this back to how I originally just had it. See, guys, this is why I need you. This is why I need you right now shouting at me. Because sometimes your boy's just a little bit foolish. Only sometimes, though. Not all the time. Yeah, right, Zodiac. Alright, go down by 10. Well, hold on. What are those spaces? Is all this out of plan? 30. 29? Which is right. Because that should come down by 11. Squeeze me and my tunnels. 11. There we go. Squeeze me, guys. I'm just missing this section there. All this, and I still haven't got any residents moving in yet. He's scamming the stream. Oh, we can just about get that on as well. So if I had this centralized as much as I can, and I'm going to use the touch it mod right now to get rid of the road. Which I can't get to. So touch it mod. Delete that road. Oh, do I leave that like as it is right now and do it like this instead? Just to get a bit more freedom for the vehicles. I think that'll be a better system. Right. Let's get the highway connected to the roundabout. Not the highway, what's it called? So a 6 by a 6. A 6 by a 6. 6 by a 6. So make sure I flip in the right way. So that comes out, that goes in. That goes in, that comes out. That should go in, that comes out. Now I'll try and not make it so sharp. Add a bit of a bend on it. But I'm not saying it's going to be perfect. Okay. Alright, there we go. It's very painful doing some of this sometimes. Right, make sure there's junction restrictions on. Like, no crashing. They can, I mean, that doesn't really matter. Because they're going to add it all in themselves anyway, aren't they? Do they? No. So I just want to flow in rather than out. Right, that's set up. I think it's at least set up. So train line connected. I can get the industrial area in. The commercial doesn't really matter right now. I can get the residential all set up then. Guys, it's actually about to happen right now. I'm about to get my first residents moving in right now as soon as I get this train line all set up. So I can't do it ideally connected straight to there. I've got to do it somewhat parallel. Actually, I could. I could anti-key it all the way through. So keep it elevated by 10. If I run that down there, it's all literally all elevated above the trees. And what's the distance in that spacing? It's a 6. So I'm doing a 6 by 6 bend. So 6 by 6 bend. If I connect it straight down to there, but we're going to use some of the sloping methods right now. So if I go from there directly to there, so it's more gradual. How do we feel about that? I'm trying to maximize the space I've got. I'm trying to maximize the space I've got right now. How do we feel to it kind of going over the 4-lane road? Does it work? There's trees there that they don't see sunlight, so I don't know how they're getting their photosynthesis right now. Oh god, that trek hurts my eyes, says Mr. Boo. It hurts all of our eyes. Should I get rid of this, like, the metal framing around it? We'll just elevate it instead. I don't want it to... The only reason I'm doing it like that is because if I run it down here, I'm losing potential zoning for factories and stuff like that. The trees keep the bridge up, says Thomas. Amazing. Perfect. It's actually satisfying in my opinion, says Internet Person. Right, that's it, guys. That's all the motivation I needed right now to kind of keep it in. So, because this is going to be a bit of a dead space, I don't really want too much going on here because there's going to be a lot of traffic going back and forth. I'm going to utilize this as having my sewage plants. What are they called? My basins, there we go. And we'll place down for the garbage side of it a large... Ooh. I do a large recycling center. Oh wait, do you know what I forgot right there? I literally forgot. I forgot I don't have unlimited money. So turn you off real quick. I literally forgot I don't have unlimited money. And there's me spending it like I got gazillions in the bank. That's too much Foolsopolis I'm playing recently, isn't it? War in general. We'll just pump it from the sea. Right, if I just place it here. I will eventually move it all. What was that then? I just heard myself on my own stream. That was weird. Right, we gotta do all this. Which, this in itself is so expensive. So if I just do this section first. There. I might as well do all this here. Why isn't there any camera on right now? Because this is the second channel. I never do face cam on the second channel. It's very rare that I do so. There we go. Wonderful. Now, I'm going to dedicate an area for the city park. Because that's how I make the money. Right? That's how your boy makes the majority of his sweet cash money moolah in the game. So I'm thinking if I delete this bit, that bit, and that bit, I'll keep these roads in. Ooh. Actually, let me try something. Keeping you elevated, mate. Why is that elevation there? I can't quite figure it out. But if I come by a 10 here and elevate it by a 10. Oh, I suppose it doesn't really all matter. But if that there was aligned to the same object height of you. Oh, I should have done this as well. What am I doing? I selected the wrong node. I selected the wrong node. I selected the wrong node. Right, you to you. If I pass it over like that. Slow that down a bit more. Then I can have the city park go underneath it. And it becomes one big long rectangle. The only reason I do it like that is because I've got the big city park here. So as they're all walking to their jobs and to the shopping area, they could potentially pass through the park. Right, that is how we're doing it. That's how we're doing it right now. So run this down to here. I'm going to get people moving in very shortly, so don't worry, don't worry. So here, by 10. And then, how far did this come out for the first node? 7. Up by 10. Is that even straight? I feel like that's not even a straight line. Right. What's that node? Was about there. Oh, too much OCD going on. Cineac, just give it a break. Give the people what they want. And what they want is to watch people move into the city right now. Oh my goodness me. What is wrong with me right now? Right, there we go. So, leave it like that. If I just get this connected real quick, then I'm going to build the city park while I've got the cash. And then get people moving in. Alright, there we go. It's now all... The plan is slowly coming together. Spending money like Oprah. I know. I know. I know. Right, okay. Let's get the city park down. So the main gate, which I'll place just here. Or should I place it underneath? Nah. It doesn't really matter because no matter what happens, I'm going to be placing side gates for days. Now, guys, should I name the city park after the first resident that moves in? Like I normally do? What you saying? Has to happen, right? So, we'll have a side gate here and here. We'll have one just there and there. Same just here and here. And then there and there. And then directly at the end here. So everyone's saying yes. Name it after the first resident. Yes, yes, yes. So I won't add anything into the park just yet. I just want to get all the path added in. Alright, all the way down. All the way back. So path added in. I'll add all the objects after that costs us money. But we just got them in so they can walk through the park and they can use it as a shortcut. By using it as a shortcut, they spend money. I make money. There we go. Right, sweet. That's the way I'm going to make my cash. Up the ticket price. Let's finally do it, guys. Let's finally do it right now. So, is it time to get our first residents? I mean, if I press play... Actually, I should zone it first. Let's do it. So, we'll start here. So, all high density. There we go. Industrial. We'll start over here. Commercial. Okay, we are going to need at least some type of commercial in right now. So, I'll bring this down by a couple. And just zone them to commercial so it at least got the city demands. It's going to have to be low density for now, by the way, because they're not educated to do high density. So we'll go to that. That's going to need water. So I'll put it into play anyway. No, I pause it because I want to see what residents move in. Oh, electricity. Right, it's getting expensive. It's getting expensive. A coal power plant. Is that the cheaper one to run? 56. Yeah, it's a cheaper one to run, but you don't make the most money from it. Right, our industrial's going to need water too. Like that. Power's going to need to connect, which we'll get that very, very slowly. So, we're now just playing the waiting game for our first resident to make it down the highway, because that is currently the only way to get in here. So, house has now been starting to build. Oh, I don't have the water connected. That would be a good idea. So, once the population starts growing... I can't go any further because I haven't got any tiles bought yet. Once the population starts going up, I know people are moving in. A lot of money's been spent. A lot of money's been spent on highway roads. So maybe we should change the budget. So the majority of our money's going out on highway roads right now. I'm going to heavily reduce that. Shipping side of things, we're going to reduce that as well. Try and have less outgoings. Right, if I fast forward... and hopefully people start moving in. What are we waiting for right now? Yo, people, you better move in quick time. Because I'm spending money like it's going out of fashion. Why is no one moving in? Don't do this to me right now. Don't be one of those bugged maps where I have to kind of stimulate the growth to happen. We do need the power to connect, by the way. So while we got a little bit of cash, we'll connect you. I'm going to run these down, even though... Right, there we go. Power has been activated. So guys, literally... Oh. Right, hold on. So the first vehicle is a cargo... It's basically an industrial vehicle. Now, this don't count because you'll never see the person get out of it. So that one don't count. We're looking for a resident. We're looking for a resident to make their way down right now. Also, money is going pronto. So, reduce the garbage bill. Reduce the water bill. Reduce the electricity bill. I'll pump them back up. We're just getting people moving in. Right, come on. Where's the first vehicle? Where's the first... Oh, here we go. Right, guys. Can we confirm that this car here is the first one to enter? You ready? And the owner is Tyler Blackwell. So we then should name the park the Tyler Blackwell Park. Right, your boy Tyler. Is that how you pronounce his name? Well, let me just make sure I wrote his name correct. Tyler Blackwell. Tyler Blackwell City Park. The first person to enter the city, the park gets named after them. There we go. Right, so we got a lot of foolish things happening right now. So we'll fast forward the city and try and turn that debt around. And then we can get functional. So it'll ask me to have a bailout loan. That's one of the things it will ask me to do. Where else are we spending money? Reduce you. Park, reduce you. So reducing all my bills right now as much as I can. People will slowly start moving in. Start filling up all the demands. We'll have some traffic issues, but it's just about trying to reduce. Should I reject it? No, I'll accept the bailout loan because that will kind of help me out. So we'll roll with the bailout loan right now. We'll bring the electrical over to, the industrial side of it. And the commercial. So all these guys should be up and running. We'll be getting more tax money and all that kind of jazz. So there'll be a crossover point soon where we've got enough residents to supplement the demand that we currently got and the monies that we need to be making. So 10 megawatts then, so it is now about upping my electricity bill. So I'll put this back to 100% then. Put this back to 100, normal powers activated. Now we are going to start needing to get all the other stuff in as well, like the policing, you know, the medical stuff like that. Raise our taxes to 12. I could do, but I just want to kind of keep them lowered at the minute. Try and tease people to come into the city a bit more. That's what I want to try and do. So we've already got 1,000 population right now. I mean, it's all high density as well. So most of the time, you can't really mess around with high density as much as you can low density. But I'll bring them all up to 10 for now. I know you can play around with it, have some higher than lower, but we're about to break even. We are about to break even. The park itself is making profit too. So once we're consistently making profit, then I'll start spending the money on the services. So we're actually now technically making money. So it's about to happen. There we go. The weekly income is now on the up. So this is where your boy then can start spending money on services. So we'll start with police. And we can only really afford this small police station right now. So I'll get this just there by the city park. Policing right now, which will aid some more growth. Other water needs. The water availability is pretty low right now. So we put the budget for the water back to normal. So when they need it, I'll put the budgets back to normal slowly. We are making a consistent amount of money every week right now, which is looking good. So this is the start, guys. Oh, there comes a train, by the way. Choo choo. Nice. So some of the stuff we've had to kind of squeeze together just to kind of get the city making cash. But we'll eventually turn it all around anyway. Build a public transport buses as soon as you reach 50,000. I might go straight for Metro, to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't know just yet. So, it's all slowly happening, man. Keep spending those demands. Now, I am at some point going to have to build the connection in for the highway to the commercial. Because that commercial demand is going to keep increasing, isn't it? It really is. So my electric availability is going to go through the roof again. Police station needs power. I know it does, yeah. I'm just waiting for the growth to happen. Right, we'll zone down to here. And let it fill up for a second. Industrial side of things, around the roundabout section we'll do some offices, because obviously minimal traffic. Actually, I'll do offices all down this strip here. So we're going to run out of power very soon anyway. Hopefully this residential connect and then power the police station. And then we're on to a winner. Without me having to spend any money by buying any more power things. I do need to bring more power in anyway. So what could be my option? I mean, I could buy up one of these, which would do the job. Spend 50,000 on an oil plant to get 120 megawatts. These will be no good. Right, I'm just going to get another one of these for now. So I placed that one there. Shall I move this one? How much to relocate it? 3,000. I'll do it. Just for the sake of them being able to get the rest of my offices here. So still probably not going to be enough electricity in the long run. The police headquarters, or the police center right now, police station, has power. So it's slowly happening. We're slowly rocking and rolling. Garbage is shocking. But before I can do anything else right now, it's just literally a case of I need to sort out the entry point for the commercial. Once that's done, I can do the rest of the road zoning. Then we can go crazy and build everything up. So, like you guys asking right now to increase the land value, schools and all that kind of jazz, I ain't even going to touch that stuff just yet until this is all done. And I can focus, because nothing's going to grow right now to get more commercial in. To get more commercial in, I need to get all this section over here sorted for the commercial area. So, let's do it. Let's get it going. So, that center point here, there to there, roundabout mod, drop you in, delete back, delete all of this. Now that should be dead center. That should be dead center right now. So making sure, what is that going against it? 14. So a 9. That's a 6. 5. Going down to there. We are going to pump this all the way up to there. Bring it all the way down. Bring this all the way up. Bam, 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 bam. Now, if my calculations are all correct... Oh, okay, not enough money. Give me more cash. Alright, calculations are correct. That's an 18. So that there is a 38. That there is a 39. So that there was a 39. 38. Yeah. Okay, so we're bang on. That's perfect. Just going to get that highway brought down and connected to it. Which you're going to need a little bit more money first to be able to do it. Once that's done... I mean, to be honest with you, I can get more zoning in now. So bring you down. Bring you right down. And eventually we will be replacing all of this with the high density stuff. Once everyone's educated. So yeah, don't segregate your uses with residential and commercial part. Make the block a residential. I was going to do that, dude. But what I want to do... is I want to have all this residential, focus on growing up. We can have a really good transportation system and have it all separate. I know what you're saying. I'm not trying to go to build a like fully functional city. It's just trying to get as much population as we can. So, I mean, to be honest with you, if they lived here and they wanted to go to there, technically that is within walking distance. So it don't really matter too much. But I completely understand what you're saying. Why do Americans always build in grids? I have no idea. I'm British, by the way. Don't know if you knew that. Right. So we need some more industrial. So we'll build this all up right now. And we'll get all this done here as well. So once the power connects fully over, then we're all good. Why not just ban all cars in the city, says Snowy? Oh, no. We got to have a little bit of fun, right? Right, money's slowly coming in. We'll get this connection sorted then. So if I just first initially come off this with that road, so I can work out my spacings in between. Not all American cities are grids. Yeah, some might have a slight 45-degree bend. Okay, guys. Listen to what Pi's saying. Right, 10. So, bring that way. That way. And that's how we'll get these now all connected. So that one doesn't need to be up by a 20. But if I bring... I mean, what's that up to there? That is a 26. So if I bring it up by a 16, that should be a pretty sweet 10 by 10. Oh, no. There we go. 10 by 10 bend. I've cut all power. Right, let me sort this out real quick.
Liam the firefighter just became a folio. Appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it right now. Thank you so much.
You're so kind, Liam. So kind right now. Right, I'm going to run this over to here. My whole commercial is now dying. And then they had power. Kind of, ish, a little bit. Right, wait for some more money to build him. And then we sorted this little overpass out then. It's going to go really well. It's going to go really well. There's a little bit more cash coming in. Right, pause it. We should be good. So, if I run this, then pretty much down to where the bend started there. To do a standard 90 degree at this point, 15 by 15. So if I went up by 15 by 15 for that little overpass right there, should work out fairly easily. 45 more likes for 300 likes. Like Spike. Yo guys, if you haven't already and you are enjoying the stream, please consider smashing that like button down below. We are on our way to 300 likes on the stream right now. That is crazy, guys. That really is crazy right now. Appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Alright, connect you into there. You into there. Bit funky. There we go. There we go. So let's sort out these slopes on them. So if I picked that point there for that one and then go to here, this should be pretty straightforward. There shouldn't really be any slope. And from there to go like to here, we'll add that in. So it goes up and over and then it's going to pretty much go down. So I'll bring it to 15 there and bring it right down to 0. Actually, we do by 10. Come out by another couple of extra 5. Right, we'll do it by 7. Normally I'd do it by a 6, but 6 don't want to play as much today. Oh, you telling me I can't get that? Right, let me first delete this. What is that? I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I've just moved it. Right, sweet little connection. We'll sort out the remainder of the slope right now. So if we go from there right up to where we originally had it, there to there. Is that too far, you reckon? Yeah, let me... Oh, I can't even undo it. Damn. Is one of these tools able to kind of make everything the same level? Should have done it like that. I don't know if it is or not. I can't use the undo button. So what I'll do, because I realise I'm going to need underpasses. Right, I don't know, so I'll just do it this way. Right, if I make... No, I won't even do it to that one. So I do it from there to there. That's better. Yikes. Yikes! I have returned. What have I missed? Is there a custard hot chocolate factory? No, good. Get out of here. You knew that roundabout, that roundabout tool, you could also make a roundabout a perfect circle again. Oh, you can? I know nothing, Snowy. I don't even know how to play this game half the time. Right, with that, now coming down to here, we'll get these bits added in for the roundabout. And then we can go into full play mode. Ain't got to worry about nothing else right now. We can just focus on building a beautiful city. So that should be... Oh, waiting for the 5 connection. Which is there. Not enough money. So I need 2,200. There we go. So a few little problems and issues right now, but we're almost at the point where we can go crazy. Right, that should be enough money right now to build the little slip roads. So a 6 by 6. By 6. 6 by 6. And so coming in, going out, coming in, going out, coming in, going out. Nice. Do what I can here for created less 90-degree turns while still looking somewhat appealing to the eye. Yeah, it's not going to be perfect. Right, just get rid of the ability to cross here and allow them to free flow off what they're classing as a junction here. I think sometimes it adds traffic lights here. Okay, no, we're all good. And then just generically set the roundabout up with some giveaway signs. Right, there we go. So that now is identical to that one over there, pretty much, give or take. We did 300 likes, guys. Oh, man, you guys are legends. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All good, all good, all good. So, we can now continue the expansions. We can do another 10. Another 10 and straight down? I mean, at that point, no. So that down to there is 55. 44 is that little cross point. Another 10 straight up. That's where we create the overpass, don't we? Like we've done on this. But more importantly, I'm just kind of rooting now for... That's a 40. I want to go by 29. Just getting the remainder of all of our zoning in to keep building up. So we're getting there. We are getting there. So we need more power. We need all this. We need all that. We know what we need. But I'm trying to spend the demand correctly. Alright, we'll get the residential. So we'll then zone all of that residential. So let's take a look at some of the issues that we are dealing with at this point then. So one of them being not enough water, well, one for this area just here, and that will be because we haven't got all the full set of pipes currently in.
Your boy's got that cash money moolah.
Liam the firefighter just dropped 199. Yo, dude, appreciate it right now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Liam. Such a kind boy. He drops a little sticker in there going, wait for it. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Actually, you just reminded me, Liam, the firefighter. I need a fire station in the city. You have just reminded me. I'll get all this in. So I don't need this over here. Right? I didn't really need it over there, but I've got it in anyway. We do need some more power, because the power right now is not connecting. The zoning's there for it if it does eventually continue. So, we need more garbage care. Right now. Do I just build like a landfill site and just kind of just empty it eventually? Or should I go, no, Seniac? Oh, I could go for this, but that'll steal all my jobs. How much more? If I need 30,000 for one of them. We need an incinerator. Right, we'll grab a loan real quick. I'll get the big boy loan. And... I placed that in only because they produce power as well. That's the only reason for it. So it would kind of bump us up in that sense. Offshore power, it would be a good idea. It would eventually be a good idea. No direct motorway link between industrial and commercial. Not yet. There probably won't be either. I mean, it would be, to be honest with you, it would be a good idea. I could do like a little connection that kind of, as it turns here, just comes off and connects in. But this region in general should have more crisscrossing routes than the residential side of things, because that has a big roundabout and slip road, so you only really get the 3 there and the 2 here. This side, because it's all elevated, there should be more generic crossing happening anyway, so they don't need to drive down here to get on the highway to get over. They can just drive over to the area. That's the difference with this side to the other side. So hopefully that makes it a little bit more obvious for you, Katrina, there, to kind of see how we're playing this side of the islands out compared to the normal sides. And obviously that will kind of connect over, more going across this way, so they're no more than a street away, basically. They're no more than a street away. So with all the cash coming in right now, then we've got money to solve a lot of our problems. We've got to handle the death care right now. So first things first, let's drop a big hospital in. That would be greatly needed. I'll place it there, just so it's one road away from that junction to kind of go to where we need to go to. The death care side of things will go for the better crematoriums. How much are they? 45,000. I mean, they're huge though, aren't they? So I think I might just kind of go for one of these. One. How much have I got? 2. Right, we got 2 in. Is it touching for the power? No. Alright, that'll solve a few more problems right now. That'll solve a few more problems. Now we've got electricity issues right now. Now, even though they will be producing power, it's not going to be enough to kind of uphold anything. So we got, I think, figure out a better way, or like a more lucrative way for the power. I could build a Tesla Gigafactory, but it's 1 million smackaroonies. I could do the offshore wind farms, but I only have 1 tile, can't go too far out of it. I could... Could we build a dam? Guys, could we build a dam right now? Or is that pushing it way too far? Could I build a dam here, get rid of this bridge and replace it with a dam? Oh yeah, my budgets are still reduced. That's an issue as well. Yes, you are so right. 100%. 100%. Okay, that puts it in the orange at this point. I can make 2 dams either side. And you just got to hope that there's not too much flooding. Because the only thing you got to think of then, yeah, it might start flooding, but it can always escape this way. It is quite fast flowing. Shall we, should we just give it a go and see what happens? What's the worst that's going to happen? A little bit of flooding? That's the worst that's going to happen, isn't it? To be honest with you, I don't know if it's even going to work. Because it has to be kind of a little bit higher, doesn't it? Will it work? Won't it work? 16 megawatts. It was producing a little bit of power right there. Famous last words. Right. I mean, it's very expensive for what it does and how much power it's going to produce. Like 3,200 a week for literally producing borderline 16 megawatts, if that. It's not worth it, is it? For 3,200, I could have better buildings that produce a lot more power. We tried it, guys. It didn't work out. We tried it. It didn't work out. So, let's get that connected back over. Not happening, mate. Not happening. So, for 3,200 a week, I could have an oil plant, 120 megawatts. A geothermal plant, 80 megawatts. Is quite large. Nuclear power is probably the one I want to go with, the nuclear power. Yeah. So we need some more water treatment. So it would be ideal to move it away from the industrial. So a large pump, if I placed it over on this side and got it connected. I mean, I can get it away from here where we could potentially have pollution going on. And that might kind of be all the water I need for the whole area. So I've got to sort this power situation out right now. So nuclear would be the way to go, but I don't have nuclear power money just yet. So we'll place down a oil plant for now. Use all its power. Let everything all build up. So that's glorious. I need to focus on the rest of the services next. That's what I need to do. If you raise the island, the dam will work. I'm not raising the whole island right now. That's too much. You can enable the water treatment thing you already built. That's only for sewage. That's not drinking water. So what else in my budgets have I decreased then? The park. I'll bring the park back up. We've also got the trains and the ships, which don't really matter right now. Neither do the roads just yet. Okay, fools. I'm out now. Have fun. Appreciate it, pie. We'll see you very soon. We'll see you very soon. So as the money's coming in, I gotta then start thinking about services. So next will be the fire department side of things. So the Detroit one is 60,000. This one is 60,000. Are they both the same? On no, that's a lot more. But it does have 10 more fire engines. So is it a case of I'm saving up 60,000? How long will that take me? Probably take a while. Probably will take a little bit of a while right now. The fire chief is calling. Hey, Seniac, where's the fire department? Says Liam, the firefighter. It's coming, dude. It's coming. Do I max out another loan? Just to, well, grab this loan here just to build a fire department area right now. Why not? We'll go for the Detroit one because it gives us a few additional fire trucks. It gives us an extra 10. So fire service in the house right now. And then we're going to start thinking about education. So, elementary school. Right, we'll start it here. Right, I'll go with 2 just there for now. Backing onto one another. So, get the Peach educated. And then we can eventually place in some high-density commercial. So get this all residential here. So the power, I'm thinking about how the power connects over. And then get that all connected. Hopefully the power connects over anyway. And then once we've taken care of all the services and everything else, then we can think about doing the public transport. So the power should connect, which it does. How's the park doing, by the way? We need to add more stuff to the park to level it up, to then start charging more money. Thus, we get more money. Alright, we're in a little bit of debt right now. They need water. Alright, pause for a second. So commercial side of it, we'll zone this little bit. We've got loads of industrial. I'll actually start zoning some high density commercial right now. So I'll do a strip down to there. That'll pull the money back in. Let's build a cool junction, Seniac. Let's build roundabouts. No education, no need for offices. The education's slowly coming, so it will get used. It was more of just placing down the offices to get rid of the industrial demand, to spike the residential and commercial demand. You gotta think logically when you play this game. The game thinks it's smart, but we're smart, boys. We're smarter than the game. So this needs water, but I can't do anything yet because I don't have the cash. So I need $1,000 in the bank. The debt's slowly coming down. Why don't you have face cam on this channel? I don't know. I just kind of don't. I feel like it's a more relaxed environment over here. You don't need your boy in your face screaming at you. That's how I feel anyway. Right, wait for the cash. If you make those bridges over the canal a 4-way highway, then the fools cannot walk over it. They'll walk through the park. I did think about that, but I don't want to reduce. What am I saying? I don't want them to all suddenly start using cars and then have lots of traffic on the go. I know it'll be very minimal, but it's doing pretty good anyway with what we're doing. It's all good, boy. It's all good. Do. Animation, Seniac, how are you? And also tips for a written French exam that is happening tomorrow. I can't speak French. I know the word croissant and pain au chocolat, and that is it. If any questions require those answers, then call me. I got you, boy. I got you. Build tolls on the highway. We don't need the tolls. We get in there. The industrial needs more buys of the products. It's about education at this moment in time. It is about education. But it's one of those moments where you now just kind of have to slowly grind it. We will try and start building the leisure throughout the park right now. This will be a way to increase the amount of money we can charge. There we go. It's leveled up right now. So more facilities will make it more of a reason to go to the actual park itself. So that will pull it up to... Oh, so close to get to the next level. But we can now charge 24 big ones a ticket. So this is 1,500. Squeeze that slightly underneath. And where does it put the park now? A little bit more needed. $30 a ticket. So what is it now? A 3-star. So gazebos are always your friend. They also allow us to kind of push the power along. So the power now all connects. Extend that water. Now everything in the park has power. Oh, it's a little bit short of getting what's needed to get that final 5-star. So that's where the parks come in. There we go. 5-star park. So we can now charge a maximum of 40 big ones, and now I'm making 8,000, nearly 9 grand. This town needs a GoFundMe. It's happening right now. Nearly 9 grand coming in. There you go, nearly 10 grand coming in right now. So that's good. A lot more people now using the park. So it's getting there. It is getting there slowly. For education, and a school is 10,000 big ones, so we'll get another set of schools in over here. And then one on this side. And then we'll zone some more residential. So we'll fill this up here now, residential. Get these fools moving in. So to be honest with you, traffic is not really an issue right now. And the only reason that traffic is not really an issue is because the majority of the places that they would want to go to is within walking distance. Because obviously it's a one-tile map. There we go. So everywhere's got water right now. We ain't got to worry about that. Would a poo dam work? Yeah, it'll give us maximum powers. It'll give us different types of powers, to be honest with you. So a couple of more elementary schools in right now, which gives us the capacity needed. High school next, but we'll need 24,000 for that. You mean you play with despawn on? Even with despawn on. Should we turn it on? Off, sorry. Despawn now disabled. We'll see how bad it now gets. But signs straight away do indicate, even with the despawn turned off, it'll probably only be this area that kind of struggles a bit. But we'll be interested to see how it goes. Right, let's get the elementary school in next. So I'll get these like one over. No, we'll get it over here. It's one tile bigger than a finger school, isn't it? Yeah, so I'll place this here. Hello, high school, sorry. Get those education levels a boosting. So it's just raising the education now at this point is what we've got to do. And we'll know it starts working when these offices and these commercial over here stops disappearing and stays a little bit longer. That's when we'll know that it's working out for us. Well, despawn mode has been turned off for a few minutes now. Not really seeing any issues. Snowy? Say Snowy? Snowy's going to type a message now. He's going to like, yes, Nick. Just you wait. You keep building. You just wait. You'll have gems for days. Right, we get another high school in. There we go. Give it some time. You always say. Another high school in right now. We'll get it over on this side. So I'll put this one just... I'll put this one over on this side. So I won't get a metro in just yet because that's very expensive. You never make money off a metro, so it'll just waste any profit you are making. I need more and more commercial. So is this now connected in terms of power? Not yet between this side. So we'll get the industrial in just here so I can then get rid of the power lines here and start replacing this with more high density commercial. So power is now connected. I can get rid of this. Goodbye. We'll go high density to begin with first. I might just cover the whole hog here. This would all be replaced with high density as well. So what's education levels at this moment then? So 40% educated, 3% well educated. Right, we're well within the capacities just yet. I won't throw a university in just yet. You need a fire department, lol. I got one in, Liam. It's here. The fire HQ. It's doing wonders at the minute. It's doing wonders. So I won't do any leisure until I have no more zoning to build. No more zoning to build just yet. So that's starting to build that. So less offices are now complaining as more and more people do get educated. So that's a really good sign. Elementary school's still okay. High school's okay. There's 500 available for the university, but again, it's very, very expensive. So I'll hold out for just a second. Yes, finally I could go save lives. Yes, Liam! But this is going pretty well, right? I feel like we got a good little system right now. I feel like we got a good little system. I feel like we have. So it's just about grinding out some money before we can kind of take it to the next step. But I think, guys, we've been streaming for over 2 hours right now. I think this might be a good point to kind of end the stream. And what we could do is, if you guys really want me to, we could pick this save game up again in the next stream next week and continue to build it all up. It's an interesting one. Is this map on the Steam Workshop or nah? It is, yeah. I didn't make this. Just literally go to the Steam Workshop and type in one tile map and you'll find it straight away. I think it's in within the top kind of few ones right now. But this hasn't been too shabby. I feel like we've got a good little system of getting the people in and out. They can connect very easily. Some overpasses and whatnot. Highway splits. The more demanding route for industrial, 2 lanes. The single route for the commercial. Industrial passes through underneath. Train lines are all in. So next stream, we'll think about adding in the public transport. Try and get some more industry set up. We could build a fishing industry because that's a really easy one to get in. We'll try and fine-tune things a little bit more, get everyone educated, increase the leisure, add some more attractions in and unique buildings and all that kind of jazz. There's so much that we could potentially get done. So guys, if you have enjoyed this stream, please smash that like button down below. If you are new around here, make sure you do subscribe so you are notified when that next stream and next episode does come out. But until next time, guys, I will see you all soon. So, goodbye.